どうも、刺身です。ダークドリームズドントダイ D4 をね、シーズン1、引き続きやっていきたいと思います。前回プロローグが終わったところで、これからね、ダイブをして、ちょっと多分いろいろと物語がガンガン進んでいくんじゃないかなと、本格的なね、ものが始まっていくんじゃないかなと思っております。あれ
This is a story of a man
ちょっと待って、
with a
コンテ
very
ィニュ
strange
ー続きからだよ
fate.
ね。オートセーブだから大丈夫だよね。
It's like I've grown wings.
またこっからとかやだよ、本当に。大丈夫だよね。エピソード1。はい。続けた。よかった。
The lavatory.
旅
On
客
an
機。
airplane. Another successful dive.
ダイブしたらしいよ。
Catching memories called mementos. Allows me to dive into the past.
OK。
The day little Peggy was killed, I survived. Miraculously, somehow, I survived. In exchange for losing my memory, I gained this power.
あ、そうなんだ。
That has to be a sign of something. The past will surely tell me the truth.
メメントっていうね。なんかでもこういう映画あったな。体になんか負荷がかかるのかな。
I can't get a voice out of my head. Who killed her?
これ自分とか幼稚じゃないよね。
Just who is D? The only way to silence that voice is to change my fate. Who is D? Killer? Conspirator? Mastermind? Witness? Or maybe?
またやっちまった。あとは何もないかな。よし、指紋だらけ。何もないか。出るか。
Vanishing from an airplane during a flight? That's impossible.
なんか危なそう
It's
なやつ
gotta
だ
be
な。
something I'm missing. Are you okay?
David.
Little Peggy?
これだペギ？あ、あ
Sir,
れでも僕、
are
あれ
you
僕がでも
okay?
一個違うか。
You look like you've just seen a
Olivia.
ghost.
すまない。
My apologies, Olivia. You just look so much like an old girlfriend of mine.
あらま
What's that supposed to mean?
あ。あら。
Just for a second.
これシンクロ率 100% じゃない選択してずっと進んだらどうなるんだろうな。
I have to get back to work.
Sure. No problem, Olivia.
Just one thing, sir. You're surely aware that we carry a passenger list aboard.
Huh. Memorized it, have you?
We don't take kindly to stowaways, if that's what you are.
お、なんだ
A
意味深なこ
stowaway,
と
am I? Well, Miss Olivia Jones. Maybe you're on to me. The courier is gonna vanish, is he? No matter what trick he uses, I'll get to the bottom of this.
That hurts! Is anything the matter?
You mentioned a passenger list?
Oh, I'm sure it's just my mistake.
You really do have it memorized?
I thought I did, but I'm still new at this job. It's probably just my mistake. I'm sorry I said anything.
You called me a stowaway, didn't you?
My apologies for that, sir.
What did you mean?
Nothing really. No deep meaning.
Nothing at all?
I must apologize if I have upset you. I didn't mean to. I'm truly very sorry.
Is it true that there's a United States Marshal aboard this flight?
Why would you ask such a thing?
I heard some of the other crew talking. Let's hope she buys that.
I have no idea.
No idea at all? Isn't the passenger list burned into your memory?
Even if I did know, I couldn't tell you. Why would you care to know, may I ask?
Just a passing interest.
他に何かあるかな。お、なんだ。医薬品か。なんか。お、なんだこれ。水か。でもあんまりなんかいろいろやってると行動力がなくなって何もできなくなるのかな。
This emergency door is sealed up tight. Just where does the courier plan on making his escape from?
あ、これセーブするのか。へえ。これか。ヤクザじゃん。
You're a United States Marshal.
マーシャル。
You're transporting a key witness, but reading a completely different file. Does that just mean you're passionate about your job? Or is there something else going on here?
You. What are you doing here?
Derek Buchanan,
Marshal.
United States Marshal. The owner of the memento I used to get here, along with a name that starts with D. Two signs I can't ignore.
I said I'd kill you if I saw you again.
お知り合い
Getting the boy?
It seems we've already met somewhere.
オーケ
Was I offside?
Quit your jabbering. Why do you keep sticking your nose into this case?
I've got a question for you too. Why do you only investigate cases related to
real blood.
Antonio Rabbit Zapatero, a dealer of the drug
Drug
called Real Blood. Apparently, he also has evidence that could lead to the identity of D. If that's true, it makes him the most important person on this flight.
You really have a death wish, don't you?
Yet you might be the one who dies.
How dare you?
You should get out as quickly as you can. I'll keep the fountain pen to remember you by.
Okay.
I know I hurt.
But of course.
Again, I know I hurt.
Hmm. なんかあんのか？
Snow on the front, cherry blossoms on the back. They change them according to the season?
It isn't totally atrocious, but
なんだ
hardly
こいつら。
avant-garde now, is it? I'd expect
なんだ
less
こいつら。
flying coach, of course. Would it have
すげえの出てきたけど。
a little real stitching?
え、な
Honestly.
にこれ横がマネキン？
Who might you...
I don't ask for opinions from the uninspired.
いやいやいやいや。
Suki, baby, what do you think? Dress all the seats
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
white,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
then crown them with a single pink stag beetle? Oh, yes! Or maybe change all these to black lights.
Black
but
light
not
too,
too
light too.
dramatic. Just lay it
Does
straight.
your mannequin ever reply?
She's not a mannequin. She's my partner.
She is?
Yes, she is. I'm Duncan, and this
マネキン
is
か。
Suki. We're top fashion
Suki.
designers, the both of us.
じゃねえよ。じゃねえよ。何を見せつけてんだよこれ。だから何を見せつけてんだよ。
Duncan. So this guy's also a D.
確かに。
Some people just don't get it, no matter how many times you tell them.
奇妙な
My
髪
bad.
型。
I'm sure.
確かにどうやってこの髪型を再現してるのかすごく
I
知り
don't
たい。
need your opinion. After all, I have Suki. The
好き。
sunglasses in particular are strikingly
全面
progressive,
的。
don't you think?
わかんねえな、ほんと。
This is avant-garde. The epitome of my next theme.
じゃねえ。何勝手に納得してんだよ。これ席2人分払ってんだろうな、ちゃんと。
The cot that was blocking the aisle has been moved. Now I can expand my search area a little wider.
OK。
These look like souvenirs from the trip.
OK。勝手に食っていいのそんなの。あ、なんかやばい。ピーナッツがダメだったのか。ちょっと行ってみるか。
$4,539? $4,540? There's something fishy going on here.
Me?
Is there a problem?
The west side window. The sun's setting there, so that's the west. The west side window, the angle of the setting sun, that is the left side in regard to our direction of travel. That window right there, that window made a noise, didn't it? You heard it, right? I have to inform Dr. Johnson. Go in. Washington, D.C. by plane. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense.
She has her name written on everything she owns.
困った彫刻。
She's a D2?
はあ。
This is so bad. This plane is going down.
It's okay. There's no problem.
Oh, shut your mouth. There were lightning strikes on the flight over.
受精マジック直書きってすげえな。
The window will keep on creaking. Suddenly, it will break. We'll turn like crazy. Lightning will hit us again. A direct hit.
Lightning?
Yes, lightning. It'll blow an engine up this time, that's for sure. And what happens then, Mr. No Problem? This plane won't be flying anymore.
あ、も
You
う
agree with me now,
緊
right?
急
This
なんだっけ、なんだ
plane
この
is
同
going
盟
down.
No.
来てんだ
This
ね。
plane didn't crash.
すげえ臆病な人。はあ。
Did it crash? Did it? How the fuck would you know that? Who the hell do you think you
Is
are?
there a problem, madam?
This dumb shit here is fucking with me.
こいつ
I
めっ
told
ちゃ
him
怪し
the
いな。
noise the window is making is bad news. I told him.
Well, madam, I'm sure you did. Very
I
well.
just...
Please allow me to
It's
handle this.
unbelievable.
Well, well. Let me see now. Mr. Young, wasn't it? I have to admit, I didn't expect to ever see you
なんだこいつ。
again.
ゲイか。
I can't imagine why.
喘息気味。うお。なんだよこいつ。
This flight attendant seems to know me. I have no idea when I met him, however. For me,
なんだよこいつ。
first meeting is a
言っ
past.
ちゃってるぞ完全に。
On an airplane in the air.
You are quite the stubborn mule. The type who won't stay dead even if he gets killed, maybe. Oh, I wonder. If you're going to cause trouble, I may have to
対象
eject
飛行機から
you from the game.
怖えこと言うな。
Trouble? Me? Your watch was about to fall off. It looks expensive, so I didn't think you'd want to lose it. I'm just a polite, helpful passenger. Look, Ref, if you're gonna bench anyone, bench her.
And I heard it. And if you don't listen to me, I don't know what I'll do. Just listen.
Now
明
I've
らか
got
に
three
敵だ
people
な
with names that start with D.
こいつ。
Deborah Anderson, Duncan, Derek Buchanan. To be honest, I still don't know if any one of them is who I'm after. But there's a bag load of room for suspicion. Isn't that right, little Peggy?
ペギー。ビジネスクラスへ行く。
The Metro M. That's the subway in D.C. The Boston MBTA uses a T symbol, so this ticket was used in D.C.
マジか。行動力なくなるとやべえのか。そうか。あと7しかない。やばくねこれ。食べ物見つけた方がいいかまずは。食べ物？あ、食べ物あった。オッケー。オッケーオッケーオッケー。スクラップブック。この辺も何かあんのかな。
There's nothing here.
クッション何？これだよ、黄色のクッション。オッケー。ミネラルウォーター。オッケーオッケー。あとなんかあるかな。なんでこんなとこに猫が。何？アマンダエースショップ？20か。360結構あるからな。この辺買っとく？購入しよう。フードリスト。この辺ちょっとあった方がいいんじゃねえかっていう感じするけどな。2つぐらい購入しとこう。あれ？これもう猫のささやき。こんなのあんだ。あとは何もないか。じゃあ行ってみるかな。
This is business class. I cannot let you through.
What if I push the point?
You'll find that I push back.
The way in the business class has quite the guard dog. Moving a guard dog requires some bait. A disturbance should work. Moving a guard dog requires some bait. A disturbance should work.
くそ、こっちじゃねえのか。なんか。ちょっと待ってよ。これで、こうしたらどうなの？
Hey!
ああ、わかった。わかりましたよ。はいはい、こっちじゃないんですね。はい。騒ぎを作ればいいんですね。
Moving a guard dog requires some bait. A disturbance should work. Nothing looks out of place.
ポップなデザイン。なんかないかな。ちょっとこっちに歩いて行ってみよう。お、なんかやってないやつ。ここは見たでしょ。あっちあんじゃん。
Why don't people understand?
The window noise bugs you that much?
Okay, hot stuff. Let me ask you then.
エクストラ
You're
ケー
saying
ス。
it doesn't bug you at all? It's making sounds. Sounds that you aren't supposed to hear. What'll happen if it breaks? The plane will crash! How can everyone be so calm?
If she is D, then just what is she planning?
Hey, you! Will you go and check that all the other windows are okay?
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
I'd love to do it myself, of course. But I've got to count the squeaks this fucking window here
めちゃくちゃなこいつ。
So I want you to go and check on them. I bet they are squeaking away in places I've never even dreamed of.
ああ、これをクリアしなきゃいけなくなったの
I
かな。
dare not even imagine it. I dare not even imagine any of it. Okay, so listen carefully. Here's what I got. The windows creak on a set cycle.
In other
Somebody.
words,
If not a single window creaks within that length of time, we are safe.
なるほど。
So, I need you to hurry around to a number of places and check them. If you can't check all the windows within the
時間
time,
ない？
you'll prove nothing. The very safety of this
マジかよ。
plane is resting on your shoulders.
こういうタイムトライアル的なの嫌いなんだよな。
Ready? Set? Go, 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 go!
嫌いだわこういうの。あとどこ？どこだ？前か。前だな。はいはい、行きますよ。行けばいいんでしょ、行けば。あった。で、あ、オッケー。あ、オッケー。疲れるわ、本当に。
Excellent. None of the other windows made a noise, right?
おお、いいね。
I would have done better when I was back on the force.
The safety of the windows is assured.
Good. Glad to hear it.
However,
なんで
there's still plenty of danger lurking on this plane. So, can you handle a double investigation?
まあ行くよじゃあ。
Something's been on my mind, so I took this chance to reread some old notes.
You have your old notes.
Yes, of course I do. What would be the point of not having them with me at all times? Ah, here's one. 1 year, 2 months, and 11 days ago, a commercial on cable TV. So completely terrifying. My handwriting is all squiggly from trembling in fear. Apparently, as carpets age, their corners start to get folded back. I checked a carpet corner just now, and there was more than 1 inch of peel back. Surely there are more of the silent assassins lurking on board. Who knows what apocalyptic shithole scenario we might be facing? I need you to go and check for them and do it quick, smartass. Go get to work. Ready? Set? Move, move, move!
はいはいはいはいはい。行こうかじゃあ。オッケー。もうまた次とか言うね本当に。
None of the carpets were peeled back.
Really? You're sure? Good.
ケースクローズド。お、なんか衣装とか。そうなんだ。
As Dr. Johnson always says, inspections only have meaning when
お
performed.
いやめろよ、本当にやめろよ。
Words to live by.
The possibility of her being D seems very slim at the moment, but my prejudice may be concealing the truth from me. Until I obtain concrete proof that she's not involved, I can't remove her name from the list of D candidates.
Just what are you planning wearing your life jacket like
救
that?
命胴衣か。
Planning? Ha! What are you blathering about now?
Maybe you're hoping to stage a daring mid-air escape?
確かに。
Let me ask you then. Why aren't you wearing your life jacket? What if something does happen? Show me proof that there'll be time to get one out and put it on, eh? It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Be proactive, not reactive.
So what kind of something do you think will happen up here?
You're slower than you look. What do you think? On an airplane?
Abduction?
What? Abduction?
ほら
From an airplane? What are you smoking, shitbrain? I'm talking about the
こいつ
plane
口悪いな
crashing. Crashing! It's like Dr. Johnson
Johnson
always
says
says.
誰ほんで
Being prepared is half the battle.
何うっとりしてんだよこいつ
Who is this Dr. Johnson?
A doctor at the hospital I work at. He's so intelligent and so kind. He always tells me ways to keep out of harm's way. So thoughtful.
おおなく
So
なん
how
ねえな
does
こ
he
れ
say you should stay out of harm's way?
Okay, what happens if you are in a diner and get served coffee
話が
that's too
長
hot?
いよ
What would you do?
I just drink it.
And you'd get burnt as a result. What you need is an industrial thermometer. This bad boy can measure up to 100 degrees Celsius in 0.1 degree increments. It's like Dr. Johnson always says. Wait for hot coffee to cool before drinking it. Oh, and the best temperature for perfect hot coffee is between 82 and 85.
Are you serious?
What?
また切れた
Of course I'm serious. Do you know how dangerous hot coffee can be?
分か
Do
ってるの
you?
かーん
There
って
have been lawsuits over it. Suits of law. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, you must
語尾をあー
approach
で伸ばすのが好
every
きだな
minor thing as though it is heart surgery, even if you know in your own
お
heart
絵で伸ばした
that it truly is only minor.
Were you fighting with that male crew member all this time?
Fighting? I was educating him. Educating him to the danger we are in. He was just like that on the flight over too. You can't be too careful. He obviously has trouble understanding the emotions of others. See, he's always having to calm himself down with that inhaler thing. It's all here in my notes.
You take notes on everyone you meet?
Yeah? You got a problem with that?
Not necessarily. But why?
It's all part of my methodology for achieving peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Really?
Yes, methodology for achieving peace of mind. It's like Dr. Johnson always says, there are no guarantees in life. Find a way to achieve peace of mind.
Do you have notes on that pair in the very back row?
Of course I do.
What do they say?
Why should I tell you? I'm doing all this hard work for my own peace of mind. Not for you or yours. Understand? It's like Dr. Johnson always
ジョン
says.
ソン先生
You
にほん
must
と
obtain your own peace of
感化さ
mind
れすぎだ
through
ろ
your own hard work.
I'll work hard next time. Honestly, I will.
Just this once then.
それだけ安心度3角
It's like Dr. Johnson always says, keep your notes concise. Next time, you'll have to take
へへ
notes
わか
yourself.
りやした
This really is just to achieve peace of mind?
Sounds like an accusation to me.
Well, your notes are very detailed. It sounds more like you're investigating something. Or someone. You really aren't planning anything?
I'm going to be putting a watch carefully by my notes on you.
Anyone else on your watch carefully list then? I'd say you might watch yourself carefully, for example.
You've got some serious psychological issues, haven't you? How about I introduce you to Dr. Johnson?
やっと終わってこいつほんとマジでたまんねえなこれ。